Hey guys, welcome to the Super Bowl Post Show where we talk all things DC, Marvel, and Star Wars. And today I'm so happy to talk to you guys about DC, man. I ain't gonna lie. Today is a great day to be a DC fan. Today is a great day to say I love Warner Brothers. Today is a great day to say, man, what a great time to be alive, guys. I think we are one step out of this dark patch. Shout out to the Black Adam film for kind of starting that. And I'm telling you, as a DC fan, it's been a pretty great week. And let me tell you why. First reason is because Black Adam is doing great in theaters. It had a really good opening weekend, and The Rock, and surprisingly, Black Adam was The Rock's biggest opening weekend ever that he's ever had in his whole life. So that's also one good thing. The second big thing, or probably the biggest thing that overrides that, is that, well, yeah, the second big thing that probably overrides that is that we have been announced that we have two new co-heads that for the DC division of Warner Bros. Okay, so if you don't know, last week the former president left, he got stepped down or whatever have you. He's gone. And I know I said this in a video probably like a year ago, and I've probably said it way more times than that, that the key to DC becoming the universe that people want is that they have to clean house, that they have to get rid of everyone, because I do think that there was this toxic, thing happening with with just all of the people in the front office of DC. Whoever was controlling that whole entire film division just didn't know what they were doing. It will be one win then a loss, or one win and two losses, or two stupid decisions will happen. So, and that's what they did. DC cleaned houses, and they are going into a new direction. And so I am happy to tell you guys, and you all probably already know, but if you don't, that we have two new co-heads of the DC film, animation, and TV division. And it is James Gunn and Peter Safran. Okay, so if you don't know who James Gunn is, James Gunn has done Guardians 1. He also directed Guardians 2. And he also directed Suicide Squad 2, which are all stellar movies in my opinion. And then Peter Safran, if you don't know who he has had a hand in the Aquaman films and some other projects as well. Now, I think this is a big W for DC, and I do think that that it is a smart job to have co-heads, because you're kind of getting two sides of the coin, right? So you're getting James Gunn, who on one end he is more of the creative director, right? His whole focus is based on just creating content, and then you take Peter Safran for an example, and from my ideas that he's probably going to be the guy to handle more of the business side of things, more of the producing and all of that jazz. Like, he seems like more of a just more of a business guy, And so I think that what is happening is that they are like kind of seeing where Marvel might be lagging at right now. And I think one of the MCU's main problems is that they have one man at the helm. And so Kevin Feige is dealing with both the creative and the business side, and I feel like his hands get tied up in so much. So having James Gunn and Peter kind of take two heads taking different, things, I think it's really going to help like them focus on what matters, and for them to efficiently get good content out, and kind of push the universe into the right direction. And I mean, as I said, I do think this is a W move for DC. I love James Gunn. I mean, James Gunn studies the comics. James Gunn is literally the best of both worlds, because if you think about it, James Gunn has seen Kevin Feige build the greatest universe of all time, and he also has made movies in that universe, and he also has made films for DC. So I believe that this is the perfect guy, and I think that James and Peter will adapt what needs to be adapted, but not try to copy the MCU. I think one of the main issues with the DCEU, and I'm not sure if it was Zach's idea or whoever, but they tried to copy the MCU like darn near like they tried to quicken what the MCU did in 11 years and like 3 years, and that's just not how it works. You know what I mean? So I think the only thing that Warner Brothers should take with our new heads, and what they should take from the MCU and adapt, is just the connected universe. I think that is the key to making this feel real and to making it feel good. We've gone one step in the right direction with Black Adam and Superman popping up in it. I would love to get Robert Pattinson's Batman, in the DCEU as well, and I believe that with James Gunn and Peter Safran and leadership, I believe that is going to happen. But I just think that because obviously I mean, no offense to Peter, but I don't really care about the business side. I care more about the creative side, and I think that from the creative side, James Gunn is a very creative person. He's creative out of the wazoo. I said James Gunn knows his stuff and he studies it, and I think that James Gunn is going to come in with a new and fresh way to bring DC films, and I believe that James Gunn is going to honor the nostalgia of a lot of these characters and a lot of these stories, but I think he's also going to bring a different side that hasn't really been seen on screen before. So yeah, big W for DC, man, and I think this new leadership is going to put DC at the helm to be where we are finally going to get a Marvel and DC type of vibe. And I just think that with Marvel doing all of the Kang stuff and with DC going into doing whatever they are, whatever happens with Flashpoint, you never know. That movie might not be happening now since there's new leadership in there. I don't know, but with the Flashpoint happening and all of this stuff that is going on, there is definitely going to be a big reset still that is coming. I still believe a reset is coming, and once that reset happens, I believe that is when we are going to kind of start this new, this new era of DC, and I think this new era starts with Black Adam. Black Adam is the beginning of this new era. And so, yeah, man, this is a big W for DC, and I'm just happy to be a fan. So tell me what you guys think. Please like and subscribe before you do anything, all right? Peace out.